Welcome back to my cozy nook in South Africa, from where I will be sharing everything that's going down in my garden this season. We have some exciting things happening on the show this week. I harvested some giant onions. I'm going to be sharing 2 recipes, and we are going to be exploring the garden to see what has been happening in my wild patch. This little patch has really surprised me. I absolutely love walking out here every day to smell the different fragrances of cilantro, basil, thyme, onion, marigold, chili. There are so many different fragrances just coming through from this patch, and so many delicious recipes that I can think of just standing here. I have let a lot of my onions go to flower because I'm after those precious seeds. They're all at different stages. Some just starting to bloom, others are ready to go to seed, and some are already giving me seeds. But before I tell you about what I do with those seeds, let me tell you about this little fella. This is the white spotted fruit chaffo, if I pronounce that correctly. It is a common non-threatened species that feeds on decaying plant matter, fungi, dung, and can be a pest to flower blooms, including roses, proteas, and dahlias. Adults are often seen on flowers where they may help with pollination. They seem to be on many of these onion flowers. I don't know if this is a problem. I'm gonna have to dig a little bit deeper into this. Speaking of onion seeds, I've successfully sprouted some onion and lentil seeds in just a couple of days. Want to see how I do it? Let me know in the comments down below if you're interested. I'm definitely going to be using this in my salads and on top of one of my pasta dishes. I'm so excited because the nutritional benefits from sprouting the seeds are just so amazing. So next to the marigold and onion, I have my beloved sage. I'm using sage in almost everything in my cooking, as well as teas and also in my water. So go ahead and try this. Just infuse your water with some sage leaves and lemon. I've just added the lemon juice, but you can also add the lemon peel, and that is just so beautiful to drink throughout the day, filled with health benefits. Give it a go and let me know what you think in the comments down below. I have some society garlic growing in the garden, and I've since found out that it is actually edible. Both the leaves and flowers have a mild garlicky flavor and can be used raw or cooked in various dishes, often used as a substitute for chives or garlic, and its flowers are popular and attractive garnish for salads and other dishes. Have you ever given this a go? I'm quite keen to give it a go and see how it tastes. Let's go ahead and harvest these giant onions. I'm super excited to use this. I've already thought about so many recipes that I can make use of these. I've got a couple in the garden that I can harvest, but today we are only going to harvest 2. So I've been wondering, are they going to be juicy? Are they going to be sweet? Are they going to be potent? I'm guessing if they grew this big, the taste will vary, but that's something we're going to find out. I will be sure to let you know. Let's head on over to the kitchen, grab your notepads and pens because it's recipe time. We have some juicy apricots from the garden as well as some herbs, chili, onion stalks, all that we are going to make use of in our recipes for today. But we're going to start with our apricot jam. Go ahead and cut up your apricots. Make sure that you cut off all the unwanted pieces. Once you're satisfied with your apricots, then you're going to go ahead and add 1 cup of sugar. Now this is just going to get the juices to start developing. So once you've added your cup of sugar, cover that a little bit and let it just sit one side. After about half an hour, you're going to go ahead and add some lemon juice. I've added 1 lemon, and once you've juiced your lemon, you're going to add that as well as a little bit of cinnamon. You're going to cover it again and you're going to let it rest again. I added about 1 tablespoon of, but it was not a heaped tablespoon, but it was 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. That just adds a really, really lovely flavor to your apricot jam. After allowing your apricots to rest, you are now going to transfer it to the pot where you will add 2 more cups of sugar. Now you're going to let that start boiling, and once it's reached a boiling point, you will lower your temperature. I've gone ahead and added some rosemary, basil and thyme to my mix, and now I'm just going to continuously stir my apricot jam. Add 1 tablespoon of vinegar, reduce the heat, make sure to reduce the heat so that it does not burn or turn to caramel. And now you're just going to let it simmer until it reaches a lovely consistency. If you want bits and pieces in it, this will be the time to take it out. Otherwise, you're just going to keep on stirring it and let it simmer until it completely dissolves and becomes just the desired consistency that you are looking for. And it is as simple as that. Now we're going to put this one side and let it cool down, and we are going to switch our focus to our salad dressing. Let's head on over to the garden and pick some Swiss chard. Go ahead and rinse your Swiss chard and whatever you've picked from the garden really, really nicely. Make sure there are no little bugs on your produce. Once you have rinsed everything, put everything on a cutting board together so that it's easy to just add to your blender. I'm going to use some peanuts, some ginger, as well as some garlic and chili, as well as herbs in my salad dressing. I'm also going to be adding some plain double cream yogurt, which it has to be a double cream for me. No low fat in this kitchen. I also add Himalayan salt, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, as well as some pepper to the mix. And of course, let's not forget our superfood mix of leafy green. Now, on the leafy green mix, we have a whole bunch of nutrients that are really great. As you can see, I'm also adding sage to this recipe. So it is going to be coriander seeds, which you know as cilantro seeds, as well as sage, chili, and onion stalks. I'm going to be using about half a cup of my double cream yogurt, and then I'll add some water just to reach a desired consistency. I'm also going to be adding some lemon into the mix, so make sure to pick some lemon from the garden if you have, or get some from the store if you don't have from the garden. You'll notice that I didn't use all of the ginger, only a small chunk. So I just added whatever was left in my container from the previous squeeze for the apricots, and now I'm just going to squeeze my lemon and also add the juice of the one lemon as well. Add my garlic, ginger that I've just peeled and cut up, as well as my peanuts. So I'm also going to be adding sage to this recipe. I've added 4 sage leaves, 1 chili, 1 onion stalk, and it was just a bunch of cilantro seeds. Not too much, not too little, just look at the consistency, and 1 chili. Go ahead and remove the seeds from the twigs and also the stems from the Swiss chard. Also, you can gauge if you want to use the chili with the seeds. I'm going to add the whole chili with the seeds because I want a nice bite. Otherwise, you can just remove the seeds and just add the chili itself without the seeds. And add all my ingredients. As you see, I didn't add any of the twigs from the cilantro. I actually just separated the seeds from the twigs and just added the seeds into the mix. It's really up to you how much Swiss chard you're going to be adding. You can really compress this down because it does dissolve and kind of disappears when you start blending. So if you want to use more than a cup of Swiss chard or just like a whole bunch like I did, you can actually double the bunch that I put in. Just make sure to squeeze it all down and add liquid because the liquid needs to assist in the blending process. Add your tablespoon of super green and half a cup of yogurt or a full cup of yogurt and blend. So I ended up using a half a cup of yogurt and about 100 milliliters of water for this consistency. And voila, your salad dressing is done. Now this is not just a salad dressing. This can be used on pastas. You can dip your bread in it. You can use it on steaks. It is so delicious. You're going to want to eat this on almost everything and anything. Place this in the fridge and it can last for up to a week. Don't forget to also store your apricot jam in a glass container, and I store mine in the fridge as well. I am such a proud onion mom. Aren't they just absolutely beautiful? They grew to be gigantic and I am in love. Next week I'll be sharing a cool pickling recipe that is my go-to for these bad boys. So I'll be pickling my onions and maybe using some of them in my cooking, but I'll be sure to upload the recipe, and I will also be sharing with you a preserved lemon recipe. But until next week, do remember to stay shining and stay gardening.